Hello, my name is Topher. Welcome to my first video. Before we get started, let me just give you some background. So to say RuneScape was a part of my childhood would be, well, an understatement. Like most, I stopped playing after the Evolution of Combat update, or EOC, but started playing RuneScape again in 2019 with old school RuneScape. Since then, every time I hear or read anything about RuneScape 3, I can't help but be the tiniest bit curious about the development of my true childhood game. So today, I will be diving into RuneScape 3 for the first time in over 10 years. But first, let me address the elephant in the room. First, we have all heard the microtransaction complaints and issues, and sadly, I don't get paid to play RuneScape. So I will not be utilizing microtransactions, and because I hate myself, I will be doing this all on my very first ever Ironman account, with next to no knowledge on RS3 other than my general knowledge from old school RuneScape and from over 10 years ago. So, with all of that out of the way, I am excited to see where this journey takes me, and I hope you all enjoy riding along with me. So with that said, let's dive right into the video. Okay, so we are here, RuneScape 3. So I have already gotten my character decked out. Make sure to select Ironman mode, Ironman by the way, and we're good to jump in. What is your experience with RuneScape? I have played very recently. I doubt they were including old school RuneScape in that, but alright, we are here. So first things first, I am going to get my UI set up because I know this shit is not enjoyable for any of us. So I will be back. Okay, that actually did not take as long as I thought it would. So here we are. So I will most likely just kind of start following these little directions and seeing what it gets us. Alright, yeah, nope, dude. Yeah, so this, okay. So it's not like Tutorial Island or Lumbridge anymore. You just get thrown right into birth. And it looks so different. This is crazy. Now, one thing I did know, because I've seen things about it, is that you don't have to have tools. You have a like a tool belt now, which is like a really nice change. So, I mean, I love saving an inventory spot where I can. But yeah, this is really interesting. And I don't know how different the XP is or anything. Yeah, I mean, we'll just have to see. I mean, right now we're fishing crawfish. Crayfish. Sorry, I'm an idiot. So, no more shrimps, I guess. And we've already earned a level. Yeah, so I mean, right away, I feel like a lot of big changes, like just immediately. Wait, what? Oh, you can even, oh, you don't need any tools at all. And I already got is that, damn, 3 cooking levels? So I definitely feel like the XP is faster. Okay, yeah. So this is just their version of Tutorial Island, it looks like. So I'm still going through a tutorial. It's just not, yeah, because I'm going in a mine. So this looks a lot different than what I am familiar with. I mean, I stopped playing, I think like right when Evolution of Combat came out. So I haven't revisited RS3 since then. I've just read negative things about it on Twitter from the OSRS community. Yo, what is that? Why is this glowing? Oh, wait, what? Okay. So the furnace, the forage, and the anvil is all different. Okay. So then you deposit them, click on it. Okay. So then you create an unfinished smithing item. Okay. Some trolls. Do I have a weapon though? Oh. I mean, I'm an actual idiot and I had a bronze dagger. Well, on the bright side, rocking this nice bronze plate body, about to go talk to this dude and kill some trolls, I guess. Okay, adrenaline. I did not know that. Okay, the abilities. I am playing on, I think it's called Revolution mode, so I don't think I have to actually like activate those abilities. I don't think, but we'll see. All right, so let's fuck up some trolls, I guess. Is there combat styles like? Oh, oh. So do I get XP? I guess I don't know how the XP works. Um, okay, so you get it in all, I'm assuming. I'll snatch that shit up. What? Oh, it's somebody else's kill. Okay, so you can just okay, so there's a loot tab too. Okay, so this is just like kind of like a Slayer introduction even. Um I mean, yeah, this doesn't feel like crazy different when you're playing on like Revolution mode or anything. I mean, obviously there's like abilities I see them going off, but it's nothing too crazy, I don't think, which I was fully expecting it to be really, really bad. Um, I will say I am free to play right now though, so I don't know if I will give this account membership anytime soon. Like I said in the intro, I don't get paid to play RuneScape as much as I wish I did. Um, so yeah, I mean, we'll just see how I like it and see how far this goes. But in the meantime, I am on my last kill of this little dude. Perfect. Got some loot. Let's go. And like I said, this is my first ever Ironman. So it's gonna be a ride. I can definitely say that. Um, I love the G. Okay, yeah, so that was an introduction to Slayer, basically. Yep, ready to move on. These attacks are okay. Okay. Left mouse ability if it's not on cooldown as long as you. Okay. Perfect. So, okay, yeah. So I already have this. What does this do? Okay, so now we are on another adventure to go kill a big troll. Morningstar. Alright, pussy. Let's get it. Is this fucking Bandos's like little cousin or something? This dude's a fucking little twat compared to other trolls. What are the trolls that fucking just throw rocks at you as you walk past? Okay, so killed that little shithead. I got a bronze offhand mace. I can. Oh, what? That's fucking sick. You can dual wield. And I just got a prayer level. Already prayer level. I gained 3 prayer levels from that. Oh my god. A little bit of me feels like I'm playing a private server, but I will take it. Especially with this being my first Ironman. A little bit of a boosted XP rate will definitely help. Yeah, it didn't doubt me. Okay, sweet. Is that Is that the tutorial? I'll take spiked gauntlets. Rabbit sandwich. Okay. Um, yeah, so I think, did I turn off the activity advisor? I think I might have, because I have no clue. So let me check on that. Okay. So I'm just an idiot because, where was it? I just saw it. Oh, right here. So activity tracker. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go just do a couple of these paths. So all right. So I think now I'm actually gonna ignore the activity tracker for a little bit because I mean I opened it up and it literally told me get some bronze arrows and that's stupid. Or fletching arrows or troll fucking patrol like Paw Patrol. So yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just going to explore. So and just kind of see what the game has to offer. Obviously, it looks like I'm still locked into a pretty similar area um, as is expected in free to play. Most likely, if I enjoy this, I will definitely get a membership and you know keep this series going. I hope I do. Um, but yeah, I'm just kind of glancing at some stuff. So the lodestones are something that I think if I go here, okay. So I'm assuming that the lodestones are basically like just normal like teleports that you can use at any time. Um, okay, no, so you still have the okay. Well, I will figure it out eventually. So yeah, I guess I feel like the logical thing to do is maybe just go see what's popping in Falador, maybe. Actually, maybe go back to the troll mine and kill some more stuff. So yeah, we'll see what we get ourselves into. But I mean, so far, um, game, it's really interesting, just like the subtle differences. But it's super interesting. I mean, I'm genuinely interested to see all the changes. And obviously, if I get membership, to see all the brand new content. Because I mean, I know obviously, we still have dungeoneering, divination, invention. Oh wow, so there is 4 new skills. I did not know that. Um, so yeah, I mean, there's just a whole lot of content in this game. So I'm excited to see um, kind of how quickly you can get into some of that combat or not combat, some of that content, um, and just kind of seeing what this game has developed into. So yeah, I will be back once I have more information on what I'm actually going to do and record. So I'm using a scimitar and I got an attack level before a strength level, and I know obviously in old school RuneScape, like when you're using a scimitar, you're mostly using slash, you're mostly going to be getting strength XP. So I'm just kind of wondering how, the XP is divided. I feel like it, and people might be laughing, people who have played RS3 for a long time. Um, Yeah, I'm not exactly sure how the XP gets divided. I'm assuming that it's probably based on like abilities you use and things like that. Um, but I don't know. It could also be based on the weapons. Maybe I should make a new weapon and figure out. That would probably be smart. Also, this loot all button and this little loot tab that pops up. Oh, this is beautiful. This is so much better than spam clicking on the ground and then having to drop whatever was on it, or right clicking and picking up the item that you actually wanted to pick up. Um, this just makes it so easy. I mean, you can click on them individually or you can loot them all, which is really, really nice. That a lot of old school players are kind of against implementing it, um, to keep to keep old school from being easy scape, according to them. Yeah, so I think after I fill up this inventory, I'm going to go and craft a new weapon and see if I can figure out, play around and see how the XP gets divided, if it's based on weapon or if it's based on abilities. Okay, so I'm slowly starting to a little bit understand kind of what the differences are in the skills, and then I did remember reading something that RS3 got like a mining and a smithing rework, and that's why it's so different and very interactive. I mean, both mining and smithing. Um, but yeah, so definitely interesting to kind of get a grip on things. Uh, and I finally figured out what that gold thing was. You get, I'm assuming you get a critical swing when you get that. I don't know, but just thought I'd hop back in and help myself with that information. Yeah, still working on smithing a weapon and figuring out how combat XP works. Oh wow! So there's all types of offhand weapons. So I can have offhand claws. Wow, that is a really cool change. Yeah, so like that says, I will make a bronze ore box. Have no clue what this does, but if the game's gonna keep bothering me and telling me to do it, I will do it. Yeah, I really like the concept of like having like an unfinished item and then the heat playing a part in it. Um, I think that's really interesting. Um, oh, the bronze ore box stores about 100 copper and tin, and the backpack only has 28 space, so it's a good idea to bring an ore box whenever you're mining. Okay, so that's cool. And I'm gonna assume that every skill probably has something like that. So it's kind of like forestry in old school, where you have the you know, log backpack or whatever it's called. I am not a skiller, so I don't do that. But I mean, especially for like an Ironman who can't just buy a bunch of resources, I think that will be a really helpful item to have. All right, so just got a defense level and I believe an attack or a strength level too. So I do think that different weapons. I think that is the part that I was not figuring out. So slash must be specifically like better for attack, and then crushing um, for strength defense. I would assume strength, and then maybe stabbing's defense, because I think of stabbing like when you have a sword and a shield. Um, but I think that's interesting that there's no specific attack style. You just get XP regardless in all three categories. Um, and again, it is very well possible that it could just be based on the abilities you're using, and I just don't know. Um, so I guess that is just something I will figure out. But until then, ignorance is bliss. Also, speaking of ignorance, I actually read the activity tracker, and this one appears bow and arrow, so I'm assuming that that would take me through, how to get a bow and stuff, get back into ranging, and then I would assume probably the next one would be magic, possibly getting me into rune crafting and kind of taking me down that path. So I think that is what I will start doing in the next episode. Is kind of going through those activity trackers and get back into ranging, get back into magic, and just kind of gain footing in RS3 and just kind of get a general understanding of a little bit more things. Um, yeah, I mean, so far it's really interesting. The differences and the same things at the end of the day, it's still RuneScape, so it does hold a lot of things that are the same. But so far, it's definitely piqued my interest. It's really interesting. So yeah, anybody who's watching this, I just want to say a big thank you for sticking through and watching this. Like I said earlier, I'm really hoping that I really enjoy RS3 and can make this a long-term series. And like I said in my intro, it is my first ever Ironman account. So just that experience as well, I think would be really cool to, document and progress with some people along the way. So yes, thank you again for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. See ya.